Hello, Sultana.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Any news about your laptop?
My dad said that he went and he was looking at like different kinds of laptops, and I think we're gonna probably go to a store today and buy one.
Okay, very good. And again, I suggest you to buy Asus Zen book.
A what?
Asus, see, here we have Asus Zen 16. Um, which one is it? A screen? Okay. Hmm.
Those are like big.
Hmm?
Those are like very big.
Very big,
Yeah, it looks big.
but big screen is better.
Yeah, that's what my dad said.
Also touch screen.
Yeah, my right now is also touch screen, and I like touch screens better because like they could be used as an iPad as well.
Now it is last time I bought this one promotion for my wife. We can try this. I'll just of course actually maybe your father knows better, but I like this laptop. ASUS laptops are good. Better than Lenovo, better than HP, better than Dell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's continue. Sultan, what are we going to do? Do you have anything to do or like from Han Academy or any specific
I
topic? How
think
was
I
your food
have
last time?
I think I have some, and on my test for probability, I think I did good.
You think you didn't know the result yet?
No, she didn't give it yet.
Okay.
I need to check my account, like my grade account. Hopefully I did well.
Okay. You didn't check it yet, or it is not released yet, the
No,
results.
it's not released yet. I'm pretty sure she's going to like put the grades in on Monday.
Okay. Sultana, once again, now we have almost reached the end of this year, right? That means that you have almost finished seventh grade math. And now we are doing this revision on purpose that you should be able to solve every question, understand quickly and do it quickly and correctly. Okay?
Is this like for
Look,
the state exam?
huh?
Is this for the state exam?
Not so it's a kind of revision. The seventh grade students, from each topic, two, three questions actually put here. So it's good for revision. If you can solve every question, then we actually go to higher math.
My state exam is on the May 4th.
Good.
That's
Okay.
not good. I'm like nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just study and don't be nervous. This is math, just if you know this, you know it. If you don't know, you don't know it. Now you have good opportunity. We are practicing together. So I can send you these papers if a printer, print and practice. You don't understand, put
Yeah.
the question mark. Let's discuss and you can learn this way.
Okay.
Okay, let's start then. Okay, let's read the question.
Which Venn diagram correctly describes the relationship between whole numbers and integers?
Okay, give me the example for whole numbers. Did I put here dates? Just a second. Let me write here. Sultana. Okay. Sultana, tell me what are the whole numbers and integers?
Like 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Uh-huh. They're whole numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then integers.
Uh, integers are like, um, I forgot how to explain it.
It is including negative numbers, right? -3, -2,
Yeah.
-1, 0, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
So
it's like
that means that,
positive and negative, right?
yeah. So that means that this part is also whole number. That means that whole numbers must be inside integers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at A. Does it describe this relationship?
Because whole numbers and
No, right? Because
no.
whole numbers are inside integers. You see, 0 is integer at the same time whole number. 1 is integer at the same time whole number. That's why it's not A. And how about B?
Whole numbers are not integers. Uh,
Is also wrong because
yeah.
see here the whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, the completely they're inside integers, right?
Yeah.
Every whole number is an integer. That means that the relationship must be like this. If this one is integers, then some integers are whole numbers. Whole numbers should be here.
Yeah.
Okay. So also that's why B is also wrong. C is also wrong. So it must be, what is it? It is D.
Yeah.
Because every whole number is integer, but not every integer is whole number. Like for
Yeah.
example, here I have -3. It is an integer, but it's not a whole number. But if you pick 2, for example, it's a whole number. At the same time, it is an integer.
Yeah.
Okay, next. 2.
Mm, the table shows the types of movies and numbers of DVDs rented by the customers at a store in one day. DVD rentals, type of movie, drama, comedy, family, sci-fi. What's sci-fi? Like,
Science fiction.
uh, mm,
Okay, read the question.
oh, 1 second. Okay. Um, based on the data in the table, what is the probability that a random customer will not rent a drama?
What is the probability that a random customer will not rent a drama? So
Uh,
first, what we have to
so
do here, yes,
we add 25 plus 36,
mm-hmm.
52, and 12.
61, right? 113 and 125, right?
Yeah,
So now it says that not. So which one is it? Probably the customer will run drama. So drama is here.
25.
So then not
Oh, okay.
rent.
So then we're gonna do 25 over 125.
No, no, no. 25 people rent, right?
Yeah.
So the rest do not rent.
Oh.
It's saying them not, right? Will not. So out of 125 people, 25 people rent, the rest do not rent. And altogether,
Oh.
we have 125 people. So that's equal to 100 divided by 125
Oh.
because it's saying not. So both numbers are divisible by 25, right? So
Yeah.
100 divided by 25 is 4, and 125 divided by 5 is 5. So that means that now I can write here the probability of not drama is 4 over 5.
Yeah.
So it is not 1 over 4, not 3 over 4, so it is 4 over 5 because the probability of renting a drama is 1 over 5.
Oh,
Because
wait.
1/5 of the people they rent, the rest do not rent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, 3.
Uh, Deb Deborah surveyed customers in a restaurant to find out their favorite meal. The results of the survey are shown in the table. Hamburger and French fries, 17. Spaghetti, 8. Chili, 12. Vegetarian delight, 3. One person in the restaurant will be picked at random. Based on this information, which statement? So is this also kind of like a probability?
Yeah, it is probably picked random. That means that we are talking about probability, right? Prediction.
Okay.
Okay. And now, before we continue, okay, let's read the questions, I mean answers. Then we will see what kind of information we need here. Okay, read A.
This, this person's favorite meal is twice as likely to be a hamburger and french fries as it is to be spaghetti.
It
So
meal is
it's
twice as likely to be hamburger and the French fries as it is to be spaghetti. So spaghetti, it is 8, right?
yeah.
So twice as likely. Yeah, hamburger and French fries,
No,
17.
the twice of 8 is 16.
Yeah, but it's close, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I will choose the best one because which one is true? B,
This person's favorite meal is 4 times as likely to be a chili as it is to be a vegetarian delight. Okay, so I think it's
it
correct.
is correct, right? Because 12 is 4 times 3.
Yeah.
That's why this B. Also, let's read C.
This person's favorite meal is more likely to be chili than hamburgers and French fries. Um,
Chili, it is 12, right?
yeah.
And hamburger and French fries, it is 17. But it is wrong. This
Wait,
more
what?
likely means that this 12 must be greater than 17, but 12 is less likely, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because if more people are choosing, 17 people actually prefer hamburger and French fries, and 12 people chili. Now, if somebody enters a restaurant, Sultana, my prediction would be that most probably this person will choose hamburger and French fries, right?
Yeah.
That's why this is wrong. D,
Uh, this person's favorite meal is equally likely to be a vegetarian. No, that's wrong.
wrong.
Because
Okay.
vegetarian and things.
Next question, 4.
Okay. Mildred has a bag of coins. The bag contains 10 dimes, 5 nickels, and 1 penny. She will randomly select 2 coins from the bag one at a time without replacement. What is the probability that Mildred will select a dime first and then a penny?
Okay. So it says she will randomly select 2 coins from the bag, one at a time, without replacement. These are the key words, without replacement. What is the probability that Mildred will select a dime first and then a penny?
So we add 10, 5, and 1 and 2.
No, no, without replacement. So we multiply, right? So
Oh.
first dime, and after that penny.
Yeah,
So what is the probability that he picks dime? We have 10 dimes, right?
yeah,
Out of how many?
out of 1.
16. We have
Oh,
10 diamonds, 5 nickels, and 1 penny. We have all together in the bag. We have 16 coins, right?
oh, I thought you meant about the penny, and I got
No, no,
confused.
no. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have all together 16 coins. And
Yeah,
10 of them are dimes, 5 of them are nickels, and 1 of them is penny. So
yeah,
if I just pick 1 coin, the probability that it is dime is 10 out of 16, right?
yeah.
And now it says that without replacement, Sultana. Okay, well, now 1 is gone. How many coins are left now? It's 15, right?
Yeah,
We removed already 1. Now the second one is penny. How many pennies are there here?
1
1 out of
out of 16.
15. because
Mm.
we have already removed, right? We didn't replace it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's it. And now I'll simplify this. So 10, I can write it as 2 times 5.
Yeah.
And 16, it is 2 times 8.
Times 8.
15, 5 times 3,
5
right?
times 3. Yeah. And then,
So now 2 to cancel each other, 5 cancel each other. That's equal to 1 over 24.
oh.
You
Oh,
remember? Do you understand idea a little bit now?
yeah.
Also, last time we practiced this because it's in and in a row. Sultan, read question 5. Read and try it, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. Then we'll discuss,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay. The 17 students on the math team want to raise 483.62 to buy practice books. They have already reached 218.25. If each student raises the same amount, how much more money must each student raise?
Okay, I don't give any hints. You have 2 minutes. Try and tell me your final answer, okay?
Okay.
2 minutes. Sultana, what did you get?
Wait, I'm almost done. $33 and like, wait, no, that's wrong.
Did you understand the question?
Yeah, like how much should each student like get to get a math
17 students,
book?
right, on the math team want to raise 483.62 to buy practice books, okay? They have already raised $218.25. If each student raises the same amount, how much more money must each student raise? So now actually they are supposed to raise this much, right? 483.62, right? And
Yeah.
now they have already raised 218, right? So the difference
Yeah.
to be raised more. And now if I just divide this by the number of students, so we will get approximately how much does each student should still, raise. So you can use your calculator for this division. At the top, we have 483.62 minus 218.25 divided by 17. Did you get the ideas, Sultana?
Uh, yeah.
So what is the answer here?
Uh, 41.
That is a fraction. So at the top here, first fraction, right? All clear. Fraction. At the top, what do we have here? 416, right? 483.62. 483.62 minus and 218.25.
Is it?
218.25 and divided by 17.
Oh, it's 28.45.
Yeah, 218.25, right?
Yeah.
218.25. So if you divide this, 15.61.
Yeah.
So the answer it must be 15.61. So that means that on average, every student must raise $15.61 so that they will reach the expected amount, right?
Yeah.
Okay, these are, daily life situation problems you should understand really well. It's really easy, but how to convert this into mathematical expression? Let's move on, Sultana. Let's
Like
move
my class, we have to like collect $100 if we want to go to like some field trip, and each one of us had to like bring $5.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
When?
Are you saying that you're going on a field trip or what? What did it say again?
Like we all have to like get $100 each, and each one of us had to basically bring $5, and like we would get a field trip. We only have like $71 because some students didn't bring the money.
Hmm, I see. Okay, let's move on. Next question, 6. Read it.
Frank and his family drove for 6 hours every day during a road trip. Which graph represents y, the total number of hours driven in X days? Mm, 6 hours, which is
It's saying that the total number of hours driven in X days, right?
so is it B?
B,
No, wait. D?
D,
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
But Sultana, if every day, if you travel for 6 hours, the number of hours should increase, right? 2 days,
Oh,
12.
every
With that,
day. So then that would be A,
hmm?
I
It
think.
is D. I'm
Mm,
sorry, it is B.
yeah,
So when it is 1, it is 6 hours, right?
yeah,
2 days, 12 hours.
yeah,
3 days, 18 hours, right?
yeah.
So that's why it must be B.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
And if you remember, if it is passing through the origin, right? We call this, what is it? It is direct variation problem.
Yeah.
Why? Because y over x is constant. That's equal to 6 in our case. 1 day, 6. 2 days, 12. 3 days, 18. 4 days, 24. 5 days, 30, right?
Yeah.
Direct proportion problem. Okay. 7.
The cost of the wait, the the cost of 3 pounds of grapes is 6.57 dollars. What is the constant of proportionality that relates to cost of dollars? Um, Why why to the number of pounds of grapes?
Again, also that is direct variation problem. Now, what is this constant of proportionality, Sultana? What letter did we use to represent this? You remember?
X,
No,
Y,
no. We use K.
K?
Yeah, that is usually we use K to represent the constant of proportionality. Now, what is the equation? If you remember, also we said a little bit about this. Y is equal to K times X.
Oh,
So this K is called constant of proportionality. And now how can I find k from this equation, Sultana? Just divide y by x. So in our case, what is y? Y is, I don't have to write dollar actually here. Anyway, just to make this clearer, 6.57. And when you buy, 3 pounds, right? So which is equal to 6 divided by 3, it is 2. And 57 cents divided by 3, it is 19 cents.
Oh,
So the constant proportionality is 2.19. What does it mean? That our equation will be y, each pound is 2.16, and this one x is number of pounds. You see, if I actually make a table, so this x represents the number of pounds, y represents the total cost. So now if you just fill this, if you buy 0 kg, right, 0 pound, you don't have to pay anything. If you buy 1 pound, then you have to pay 2.19. If you buy 2 kg, 2 pounds, you have to pay 4.38. If you buy 3 pounds, then you have to pay 6.57.
oh, okay.
So when it is x 0, y equals 0, so I think actually we call this, what is it? Direct variation problem. Okay?
Okay.
All right. 9.
Amanda
Yesterday,
increases the amount of protein she eats every day from 48 g to 54 g. By what percentage did Amanda increase the amount of protein
5 minutes left. Yes.
she eats? Uh,
Amanda increased the amount of protein she eats every day from 48 grams to 54 grams, right?
yeah,
By what percentage did Amanda increase the amount of protein she eats?
um, um, by 6
Hmm?
or like 48, and then she had 6 more tea.
Yeah, increase, right? It was 48 grams. It's increased to 54 grams. So what is the increase here? Hmm?
Uh, 6?
54 minus 48 is 6, right?
Yeah,
So out of, actually it was 48, right?
yeah.
And now to change this into percentage, we have to multiply this by 100%. You should just tell me, Mr. Carson, to find the percentage increase, first we find the difference, divide by 48 and multiply by 100. That's it. And now if you simplify that, it is 6 out of 48 times 100%. And now let's simplify this. Here we have 6, right? Is divisible by 48. 100, I can write at the top. I have here 6 and 100. And this 48, we can write it as 6 times 8. And now
Mm,
the 6 are gone. And 108 also they are divisible by 4, right? I can write 4 times 25 and 4 times 2. And also 4s are gone. What is 25 divided by 2, Sultana?
divided by 20 what?
25 divided by 2.
Um,
What is 25 divided by 2?
it's it's uh 12.
12.5, Sultana. Why are you thinking too much? If you answer like this, people think that you don't actually, your math is very weak. 25 divided by 2,
5.
12.5.
Yeah.
But you should be able to answer fast. 25 divided by 2 is just 12.5. $25 divided by 2. So that's why it is D.
Yeah.
Don't say, it becomes your habit. I know you know that. But every time, even, you're saying that, I think. Don't say that, okay? Just say the answer, 12.5.
Yeah.
Because when you do so, Sultana, people may think that, oh, this student doesn't know. So she's trying to answer. But if you just say that 12.5, oh, this student knows this. So it gives a positive impression. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Next question. Read it.
Uh, which equation represents the relationship between the x values and the y values in the table?
Okay, Sultan, I'll give you 1 minute. There's also a linear function. We did with you, not in detail, but we studied, I mean, we practiced a few questions before, right? So actually the general form is usually, we call this slope-intercept form. It is mx plus b. So this one is the rate, or we also call this slope. So we call this initial value, or y-intercept. 1 minute. No, they didn't tell me yet. They didn't arrive yet. Wait. Take your t-shirt out. Which one is it, Sultana?
B.
B?
Yeah.
Why B? When x equals 0, y is equal to 4. In B, alo, tamam. Aha, geliyor. Sultana, 1 minute. Papa, go down. Yes, Sultana.
Uh,
Okay. Are you here, Sultana? Hello.
hello?
Yeah, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, Sultana, actually, when you're grade 8, I mean, one of the biggest topic is linear functions. Once again, the general form of linear function is, I mean, slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Here, m is rate, okay, and b is y-intercept. How do we calculate this? As you see here, when x equals 0, y is equal to 4, right? So that means that if, in this case, if x equals 0, y is equal to 0 times m, 0, 0 plus b, it must be b. So in our case, as you see here, when x equals 0, y is equal to 4. So that means it is not this, it's not this, because 12. When x equals 0, here y
So
is equal to 12. Is not the answer. When x equals 0, y is equal to 6. Also not the answer. And the second one you have to know here is, okay, it is the slope. How do you find the slope? Slope is equal to change in y over change in x value. Okay, and know this, like step by step, we are going to use this a lot. Okay, so if this one is x1, then this one is x2, then this one is y1, this one is y2. So what is y2? It is 16. Y1, it is 4 over x2, it is 2, x1, 0. Now, if you
Mhm.
simplify this, 16 minus 4 is 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 6. So I know actually y-intercept, right, is 4 and our m is 6. Now I can write the equation here. Y is equal to mx. What is m? It is 6 plus what is y-intercept? It is 4. So that's why it must be D.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but this one, every time we are using the same method. First, you have to find the slope and y-intercept. That's it. You should understand this well because next year you will actually see this a lot. After next year, almost in every math class, you will see this linear function and slope intercept form mx plus b. Okay, question 10. Read the question.
Uh, which number line represents the solution to the inequality negative 7x minus 13 is greater or equal to 8?
Okay, and also we studied with you this, right? Now solve this in your notebook, okay? And after that, tell me your final answer. You have 1 minute. Yes, Sultana.
Uh, wait, I'm almost done. Is it
What is your solution first? Tell me, what is your x?
x is less than or equal to negative 3?
X is less than or equal to negative 3. Very good, because you move negative 13 to the right-hand side. Negative 7x is greater than or equal to 21, right? And
Yeah.
divided by negative 7, that's why we have the reverse, negative 3. Very good. So what is the correct answer?
Um, I forgot number lines. Is it?
Now this is 0, right? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, right?
Yeah.
So this one is negative 3, includes to the left, less than or equal. That's why this A.
Okay.
Less than to the left, greater than to the right. Okay, read the question.
The model represents an equation. What value of x makes the equation true?
Okay. So first, which is just why the equation. So this vertical bar is represented by x, right? So
Yeah.
on the left, how many x's we have?
How many x's?
Yeah, it's like this one
Two.
is x, right? And this one is x. This
Two.
one is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right?
Yeah.
So we have 2x plus
5.
5 equals
Uh, it's uh what like
Yes, Sultana, come on, speak.
uh,
Just count, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just 11. What are you thinking about?
but it's not there.
What do you mean?
Like the option,
What?
like for the options, A, B, C, D, it's not there.
No, first, what value of x makes the equation true? We have to solve it for x.
Oh,
2x equals 11 minus 5. It is 6. Divided by 2. X is equal to 3. That's why x must be 3.
oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
New
I have
generation, they have
three
a problem.
answers.
They forget things really fast. Why is it so?
Mm,
Sometimes you saw as if the first time in your lifetime you see such equation. We practice a lot. Okay, next question. Read it.
which equation is true when the value of x is negative 12?
Okay.
So,
I'll give you 90 seconds. Do it yourself, okay? And solve each question and tell me which one is correct. 90 seconds. Yes, Sultana, what is the, did you solve A and B?
oh yeah.
What is the solution of A?
Mm, It's mm,
You move 22 to the right-hand side, right?
yeah,
We have 20 minus 22. And we should multiply both sides by 2. Did you solve like this?
yeah,
Okay. Negative 2 times 2. It is negative 4, right?
yeah.
It's not the answer. And how about the second one? What is x?
21
21.
minus 1 over
Well,
2x.
minus 15 first. First, we have to move 15 to the right-hand side numbers.
Oh yeah.
And now it's multiplied, negative 1 over 2. Its reciprocal is negative 2. Now I should multiply this by negative 2. Why? Because negative 2 times negative 1 over 2 equals 1. That's why. And now
Oh.
simplify. 21 minus 15.
Uh, it's 6.
6. 6 times negative 2.
Negative 2.
Oh.
It's 12. Negative 12.
Yeah, just answer like this. Yeah, 6 times negative 2, negative 12. So it's asking this, it's the answer. But let's continue. Now let's solve this. What is x?
X is 17
Uh-huh.
minus 11.
Uh-huh.
times
No,
2x.
it is times negative 2, so divided, right?
Yeah.
Divided by negative 2. Because multiplied, we divide. Divided, we multiply. Added, we subtract. Subtract, we divide, right? So what
Yeah.
is 17 minus 11?
6.
6 divided by negative 2?
Mm, 8.
Negative 3.
Oh,
6 divided by negative 2 equals negative 3. The last one, what is x?
it's negative 17 minus 19.
Plus.
Oh, yeah, because they're opposite.
Yeah, we are more changing side. Okay, then.
Divided by 3x.
But just 3. We are trying to isolate x.
Oh, yeah.
Just 3x. Just 3. Okay, negative 17 plus 9, 19.
Uh,
Oh, you're still thinking how many hours we spent actually, on integers. Just say 2.
two. Yeah, 2.
Just say 2. 2 over 3. That's it.
Yeah.
So now it's saying that which equation is true when the value of x is negative
B.
12. So it is B, right? So
Yeah.
you have to solve questions like this, Sultana. All right, let's continue. 13. Read the question.
Ter Terry ran 8 kilometers, 1 mile approximately equal to 1.6 kilometers. Which measurement is closest to the number of miles Terry ran? Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah. So Terry ran 8 kilometers. 1 mile is approximately equal to 1.6 kilometers. Which measurement is closest to the number of miles Terry ran?
I'm back.
Okay. So Sultana, again, it's about direct proportion. Here is saying that 1 mile, right, can be represented by 1.6 kilometers. But in the question is saying that Terry ran 8 kilometers, right? Terry ran 8 kilometers. So this 8 kilometers is how many miles? We have to find this, right? So solve it like this. And now what is next? Sorry, why 8 miles? I don't know. It's X miles, right?
Yeah.
So what do we do next?
Uh, divided.
Cross multiply,
Yeah.
right? If you cross multiply, here we
Okay.
have 1.6x will be equal to 1 times 8. 1 times 8 is 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can find x. So we divide both sides by 1.6 and divide and tell me the answer. What is 8 divided by 1.6?
Uh, it's
You know how to divide by using calculator? Without using calculator, it's
five.
decimal point, right? Multiply top and bottom
Five.
by 10. Yes, 5, right? 80 divided by 16. 80 divided by 16 is 5. That's why 5 miles will be approximately 8 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay? Good.
Yeah.
Let's continue. All right. With a question.
Which of these best describes pie? You know, I had a competition for pie,
Really?
like for the best pie poster.
When? In March?
Yeah, March
Hmm.
14th, I think. It
So you
was like,
celebrated Pi Day at school?
yeah,
Hmm.
we all had to like do a competition, and my dad helped me with it because I had to like, my drawing skills aren't really that perfect unlike his. So he had to help me with some parts, but it was like really fun to do.
Hmm. We have a few beautiful numbers in math, right? One of them is pi. Another beautiful number is e. Another beautiful number is I. Another beautiful number is phi. And another, we have more beautiful numbers, but these are really, really beautiful numbers. And what is pi? It's approximately equal to 3.14, right?
Yeah.
And how about e? It is approximately equal to 2.71. And what is I? This beautiful I is a representation of square root of -1. And this phi, usually we use this for golden ratio, is approximately equal to 1.61 something. But in nature,
For
actually, they
E,
appear,
I, and phi or something. Do I use them in high school or like
yeah, high school, after 2 years. When you take actually algebra 2 and pre-calculus or calculus, you will see these numbers.
and statistics?
Yeah, also statistics.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now let's get back to the question. Which of these best describes pi? And if you remember, what is pi in area formula, area of a circle? Let me draw here. Let's suppose that we are given a circle, and this one is radius, right? So area of the circle is pi r squared. And how about the circumference? Circumference is 2 pi r. And also we know that diameter is equal to 2r. And another way, if you describe this, write this circumference in terms of 2r, and also I can write here pi times d. So you have to know these things to answer this question. Okay, read option A.
The square root of the area of a circle. Um, no,
The square root of the area of a circle. Is it correct?
no.
No. B.
The ratio of radius of a circle to its diameter.
No.
No. The rate
Radius, right? Radius to this diameter. And radius is diameter is equal to 2r. So that's equal to 1 over 2, not actually pi.
of
C?
the radius of a circle times 3.14. Yes?
No. D?
So it's D. The ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter.
Okay. So this one is C is circumference and this one is diameter, right?
Yeah.
So that's the definition of pi. Pi is defined as if you just take any circle and its length divided by diameter is always a constant number. The constant number is called pi. That's the definition of pi.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Next, 15. Oh, Sultan, 5 more minutes. Okay, then we'll finish the class.
In the scale used on a blueprint, 1/4 inch represents 2 feet. On the blueprint, what is the length of a room with an actual length of 20 feet?
Okay. So this one is from the topic similar figures, similarity. Similarity. Or also we can call this as scaling. In the scale used on a blueprint, 1/4 inch, right? 1/4 inch represents 2 feet. So 1/4 inch represents 2 feet. right? And now looking at this question, Sultana, can you tell me if 1 over 4 inch represents 1 feet, how about 1 inch represents how many feet?
Well,
Hmm? Just multiply both sides by 4, right?
oh
4
yeah.
times 1 over 4. 1. 4 times 2. So 1 inch represents
112?
8 feet. You see, actually here we have 1 inch. All right. So I divide into 4. So this one is 1 inch, right? And 1 inch, and 1 inch, 1 inch. So each one is represents 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, right? So this 1 inch represents 8 feet.
Oh.
And now in the question is saying that on the blueprint, what is the length of a room with an actual length of 20 feet? So the actual length is 20 feet. It is represented by how many inches? And we have just solved this question earlier, right? Cross multiply and solve it. Can you cross multiply and solve it?
With 1 over 4 by 2.
If you cross multiply 8 times x, here we have 8x, right?
Yeah.
And 1 times 20, it is 20, right? What is x?
Uh, 1 over 2.
20 divided by 8.
Yeah, so then you get
Both numbers are divisible by 4. I can write it as 4 times 5 and 4 times 2.
times 2.
4,
Yeah.
4 cancels each other. What is 5
5 over
divided by
2.
2?
Huh?
What is 5 divided by 2?
10.
2.5.
2.5?
Yeah, what is $5 divided by 2?
Oh, yeah.
Right? So it is 2.5.
Yeah.
All right. Sultana,
I
I
think
will
so.
send this again. If you have time, try to practice other questions. If not, we'll continue practicing with you. Okay?
Okay.
Have a good day. See you on Thursday. Okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.